Well, this is the point where I have the painting right now. And what I'm going to show in this video is how I prepare the palette with all the specific color for this painting and at this precise stage. Not big amounts of paint because I already have a solid base of color, but instead a lot of different hazes and tones to work on every part of the painting, water, body, face, everything. Then I will show you how I work on the whole session and the final result after this whole session. Hope it is interesting to you. Well, this is the palette I work with all the colors placed around it. I'm going to make the pool of colors I always do, but for this particular painting. Let me tell you about the colors I use. Here I have, first of all, royal blue, compound green, violet, any kind, transparent oxide brown for dyeing, mother carmine, magenta, and these two particular blues that I'm going to use in this painting because of the subject, the woman inside the water, and they are manganese cerulean blue and turquoise blue, Titan white, Naples yellow reddish, gray. This is a new color from Winsor & Newton. It's called Flesh Tint, and I wanted to try it. Let's see how it works. And here I have all the group of cadmiums that I like a lot, yellow, orange, and red. This is a basic group of colors that I work with. Now I'm going to prepare the pool of colors. That is, to me, a very important part of my painting to start working on the piece. I'm going to start with this Titan white and maple yellow reddish. I like to start with this mix with magenta and a bit of royal blue. I like this mix to start with. The color that you get is very interesting. It's a basic kind of skin tone. I add some more Naples yellow, and this makes like a basic middle tone to start with. Some more white to make it a little lighter. I always like to take the mixes to the lighter version. Here we're adding a bit of orange cadmium. It always gives a clean touch of light. And here this magenta will work really good with a very little touch of violet. For these tones we find a lot in the water parts, and with a bit more of royal blue and even a tiny touch of compound green will be perfect for the coldest parts of the shades. From here we move toward skin tones, so we have to mix with some gray with a new fresh tint. I'm going to try this new flesh tint from Winsor & Newton. Let's see how it works. Yes, it gives a pinkish interesting tone that we touch with a bit of orange and a bit of, I guess, magenta will work good here to get a kind of a reddish shade. Now we're going to need a part more between violet and reds, so we add a bit of carmine. Look how good they work, creating beautiful tones, and will connect really good with this blues up here, with a bit more of royal blue, and I think with a touch of violet too. At this moment I'm not making big loads of paint because the base of the painting is already done, so we will work deeper in darks and lights, but just adding color, not covering what we already have. Well, we have here kind of mid-tones, some colder, some towards carmines. Now we're going to make those lighter, but towards carmine too, and with the final touch of violet, because many parts in the water shades show violetish tone. Okay, and we are going to need really cold tones, bluish ones and greenish ones, but a bit darker. So we are gonna use a touch of gray and some more violet and a touch of I think compound green. Now we change part of the mix toward oxide brown. To get that color we can find a lot in the reefs and shoulder parts sunk under the water. So it creates part a bit towards carmine. Let me get this hair off here. Sorry. I was saying towards carmine, I think it will work great here. Towards oxide, toward violets. This all is like the base of colors that we will combine among them. Here I will leave a touch of oxide and violet in case I need to add it other colors. And basically what we will need now is to work a little more on the lighter parts. Some Naples yellow reddish with some white, with a touch of cadmium orange. Will work good for the lighter parts of the face. Look how clean they mix. A touch of yellow with some magenta. That would make a nice and warm color. Mix it all good. Some more yellow. And then for the hair, we have a part that is very intense and saturated in oranges and reds. So some orange, carmine, a bit of oxide I think will work here. Some violet too. Yes. And finish up with some more carmine. This saturated range of colors will work really good in the hair parts that show those intense oranges and browns. We're going to get now a little mix of dark colors. I will need more violet. Let me get some more here. Some of this violet to start with. Some carmine. A touch of sub green that I didn't mention before is this one here, sub green. It's really good to neutralize the excess of saturation in case we need not to color dark tones, more neutral ones. Now what I see I will need, of course, in this painting is with these two blue colors, manganese, cerulean and turquoise, the water areas. I'll start with some white and a touch of cerulean, trying to get different shades of blue, adding then some turquoise. Yeah, we'll get some turquoise. And probably we'll add too a little touch of violet for darker areas. Even a touch of this ultramarine deep that I mentioned before. This one here. Even a little more of ultramarine. And a little bit more of indigo. I had not on the table. Let me add some here. It's a very nice dark blue. That will work really good in both the neutral dark tones that we made earlier and the blue range that we just made. And with this, I think we're ready to go. We have here all that we're gonna need: lighter tones, mid-tones, different possibilities, colder parts, warmer ones, lights for the face area, pretty much everything we're gonna need. I think this is like a starting board of colors that I will increase as much as I need just by mixing or combining them all. Well, and here it is once again, the image we started from for this session, with a little zoom of detail to appreciate how it is right now. And now we start working on the different parts of the painting with that pool of colors we just made. We work on the water blues, the swimsuit reds, flesh tones. With this fast sequence, we see how we work all over the painting. I try to put the colors, the darks, the lights, the shades of color all together. Everything grows at the same time on each session. I don't like to work on specific areas, leaving the rest of the painting stocked at one point. The whole image needs to grow together to allow me to understand day by day what the painting really needs. And to work this way, I will stop 1 second to show you the brushes I use. Normal ones, soft hair and flat, medium size for this moment of the painting. And as you can see, I keep each of them on a close range of color to avoid that they get dirty and lose the freshness of the color, and to be able to apply any color that I need at any time or in any part of the painting. So let's remember this was the point of the painting where we started from, and this other is the one we reached after the whole session of work. What we can appreciate when looking at both stages is that we gradually go deeper in the richness of tones, shades. We move towards darkest parts, slowly increasing the darkness, but also the color around it. And move also toward lights, making them gradually more intense, but with an eye on the color around them too. And thanks to this pulse of colors, I can attack the whole surface of the piece on every session of work to make it grow all together till the end of the piece. Of course, some days we can concentrate on a specific area because we think it requires some particular work, but never losing the perspective over the whole piece. I hope this session of work has been interesting for you, and thank you very much for your attention. Bye-bye.